Welcome to Any Hoop Pod with your boy JC.
45.
And we back. We talking about the end of the second round
Yes,
and
sir.
the beginning of the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's dive in, man. First and foremost, let's get your reactions. Then get your reactions for like the end of the last series. How'd you feel about the Game 7 with the Pacers? How did you feel about the Game 7 with the Wolves? You know what I mean? Whichever one you want to dive in.
I'll just knock out the East real quick. I mean, we already knew the Celtics was going to do what they was doing.
Yeah.
But as far as like it was Pacers Knicks, you could really tell that game. And I was saying it in the we got Hoop Basketball chat. I was saying that in the group chat. I'm like, they're getting tired.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, everybody was mentioning it basically. It was 45 minutes, 7-man rotations since round one.
No,
before
that.
Huh?
Like,
yeah, before that too. But like playoffs, y'all really locked it in. Y'all upped it up. Y'all went down to 7-man rotations against and just in playoff basketball, which LeBron and JJ Redick already explained. One game of that is like basically like playing it back to back. And then OG Anunoby, I think he was out game 5 or game 6. Josh Hart game 6. He tried to come back in the game, had to come out. Jalen Brunson, his hand was done game 7. He had to sit it out. So I don't think we got to see a healthy Knicks team, but it's not like that comes with a price when you play a lot of minutes to win a game. Like you did what you had to do, but like if they didn't do all of that, who said we get to game 7?
Yeah.
So
exactly. Shout out to them. Great season.
But yeah, good work.
We'll talk about y'all next.
Yeah, let go of Julius Randle. You see how far y'all got without him? I'm sorry, I fucked with you as a person, Julius. I just don't think. You know what I mean?
Don't even worry about it. We'll talk about all this.
Yeah, it's all good.
We ain't gonna get y'all that much time. You feel me? So,
other than that, Anthony Edwards, good work.
Mm-hmm.
I seen what he did against the Nuggets. Mm-hmm. Game 7 wasn't too well. I mean, didn't shoot very well, but that's where the defense came in. That's what the whole Minnesota Timberwolves defense is for. They held it down when he wasn't doing great. And then Luka, I ain't got much to say about that. I already told y'all, Luka, my GOAT, my up-and-coming GOAT right now. Shea, the end of that game, I was watching that game 6. It was like back and forth. We didn't do good first half. Came in hot fourth quarter. But Shea, you still one of those guys. It's just that the experience is just we had Luka and Kyrie out there. That's all.
And Chat did not do you no service. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Chat was like 0 for 8 at the 3-point line for some reason. That man could not shoot, and that kind of go against their whole offense plan. So
yeah,
it didn't help you at all. It just became a shit show.
I think overall, Chet in the next couple of years gain some weight. Whole team gains a little bit more experience. Y'all got some playoff time. Y'all definitely going to be contenders as long as they are able to keep that team together.
For sure. Shit, what was all the action? What was the action talking about?
Was the Timberwolves one?
Yeah. How did you feel about the champs? How did you feel about how they looked at the end of that game? Did you feel like they was? I felt like they was tired. Did you feel like they lost because they were tired?
Nuggets.
Yeah, when they blew that lead.
Oh,
like that.
Yeah,
15-point lead.
Honestly, and I just think they it was also like a mental thing because you got to like dive into a lot of what Ant was doing this series. He was on the bench telling his players like, yeah, I'm telling y'all we get a lead and then we get comfortable. You gotta stop getting comfortable. He was being that vet for the team.
Right.
He was being that local leader, and then even like on interviews, just riding for his teammates and stuff like that. And you can even see it at the end of the game when Ant was like waving at the crowd. You just came to him like, "Why you waving?" And he just pointed at the scoreboard. He like, "Yo, like, what are you talking about? We up." So you could just see it from just the energy of the team. I think it was tired more like a physical and a mental standpoint. I don't think they've faced a team yet. At least last year, those playoff series, they didn't face a team that really would have got into them like that.
Not good, I know.
Yeah, maybe the Heat, but I just think their skills like override the Heat by so much that didn't matter.
Matchups didn't match up.
Yeah, like there was nobody over there that was stopping Jokic. No one over there that was stopping Murray. It was just.
I feel like the Lakers gave them some tough games. They had their number.
Yeah, but like for a team to be that close to them and have that mental edge, I think that's what did a lot. You see Mike Malone's frustration at the end of the game.
Season's over.
Yeah, right. Get on my face.
It's over.
And then just locking on Jamal Murray, like I say, Aaron Gordon, their best game, or like one of their best games against the Timberwolves. He had an ISO. He had about 30 points in the ISO, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was like, listen, if he's going to be Kobe, we're going to let him win that game. But, you know, the games where he had 4, the games where he wasn't able to do much, and Jokic had to take more threes.
They had put, that's when they put Rudy on him.
Yeah.
And Rudy didn't jump because, you know, Cat, he always going to jump.
Yeah.
I ain't going to lie. He's just going to jump. So
Cat not really like a center for like that.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Defensively.
Yeah, he played like a guard. I ain't going to lie. Like, I don't know if he knew he that big.
Yeah, right. He like if like sometimes I feel like he got like oh, I gotta jump to make sure.
Right. You
like he's 7 feet tall.
Put your hand up.
Yeah, right.
You good. All right, man. Moving on to the actual games that happened.
Yes.
The game ones of the conference finals. So let's start off with the Eastern Conference Finals because this one got a lot of controversy. So I'm watching this game, and at the beginning of it, I'm looking like, all right, Boston, they smoking them because they started smoking them. They got off like a 12-2 run or something like that, and I'm looking like, all right, they hunting matchups. This is what they're doing. They hunting matchups and they shooting threes. That's their whole thing. And as the game go on, they're not as hot from three as they started from three. That's one. Two, they settling for shots. And next thing you know, missing shots, settling for shots and stuff like that, that causes fast break points and transition points. That's what the Pacers do. Exactly. So now the Pacers is in the game with them. Boom. Do you think that they came in rusty? You think it's like game rust, or you think this is the same old?
As far as the Celtics?
As far as the Celtics.
I think it's just like the same old as far as like not being as focused. I feel like we were just talking about this on the walk here. I feel like Brad Stevens, maybe Udoka, they were like really good at making adjustments, of holding guys accountable. And I'm not saying Joe Mazzulla is not holding guys accountable. Like you're not an NBA coach if you can't hold guys accountable, you get fired very fast. But I just don't think he's doing it to the same level that they were. This team is like they get like really like I can't really call it lazy. It's just like the technical stuff or just like the the stuff where it's like details. Just details. Thank you. It's like JT, you shooting a lot of threes. Maybe going for the mid range. You 6'8", like you one of the best mid range guys in the league. Maybe go for mid range. Maybe take it to the cup. I don't think there's enough of that going on. Simplicity. Just overall,
No simplicity.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything's super complicated.
It's super it's still a lot of offense, even though they do have some sets, still a lot of like, just go there, cook that man. and everything.
I also felt like I'm starting to see what I always felt like is their problem. They rely on the three too much. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they live and die by the three. Like
I just think they like shooting threes, and that's
I know they just like shooting threes. Right, exactly. It's not like y'all can't do nothing else. Yeah. Y'all like shooting threes, and y'all gonna shoot them joints till y'all die, bro. Like, that's really how I feel.
And it's not like y'all that good at shooting them either. Like, it's not like y'all the Warriors in 2016, 2017.
Y'all not the Warriors, bro. Y'all just can shoot a couple joints.
Like, the Kings is a team that can, like, live and die by a three. They're a really good three-point shooting team. It's not necessarily means it's a good way to go about it or a good strategy.
Like, Drew took 8. JT took 8.
JT gonna give you 8 threes.
4. Derek White took 8. Al Horford took 12 threes, bro.
How many of them he made?
3.
Yeah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
He is 25% from the 3. That's crazy. Bro, 12 threes from Al Horford is disgusting. Bro, that's nasty work.
Bro has it 2.5 over.
That's because that's what they was giving up, though. But the fact that you keep shooting them, Johns, bro, you like 40. Give it up. You know better. That's how I feel. I feel like you know better.
Now he's supposed to make them, though.
No. Bro, you're 3 for 12.
He's been shooting for a long time. I think he's supposed to make 4 of those, bro. At least.
He went, no. Stop shooting them. Stop it.
Get some help. Stop.
Get some help. Get more of them joints to Jaylen Brown. He only shot 4. He the only one that didn't shoot more than 8.
And then hit the 3 to get you into OT, too.
He did. He hit them when they counted. When they needed him. And he's not even a good 3-point shooter.
But what this game test for me is, I don't think Boston's going to... I think it'll probably go to like 6 for Boston. But like, I don't think Indiana's going to beat them. But just a game like this where it's like they're struggling, again, against a team where they shouldn't... And it's not even like the Pacers were doing super good or their best players were doing super good. It's just like problems that you're causing for yourself. This is a game you almost lost. This is why I believe whoever comes out the West is going to be your champion this year. I think it's going to go through the West. Same old for Boston. I don't know if it's like a team thing, but it's just like, I don't even think there's a hot take. It's just every year y'all do the same thing. This is why it's not a hot take. I don't think y'all got a chip in y'all. It's just every year it's been since 2018. What is it? Eastern Conference Finals, out the Eastern Conference Finals championship. I just don't think they got it in them. So I'm a
question about the last play of the game, right? Jaylen Brown hits the 3 in the corner. If y'all don't watch JJ, I done been said it. If y'all don't watch the Brown and JJ podcast by now, y'all should watch that. Do you foul?
Yeah.
What the fuck was y'all thinking? I swear to God. And they broke it down on, I forgot what I was watching on it. They broke it down too, where if you look at the play, the first inbound joint where they actually turned the ball over before OT, like, what was they doing? They had a timeout. They could have called a timeout and advanced the ball, which means bring the ball up to the other side of the court, like even closer. What the hell? Yeah, and then Tyrese Halliburton, you gotta just shut up. Cause you talking about, oh no, that's our fault. I mean, just be quiet, bro, because that's obviously a coaching thing. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
I would have been screaming. I would have been screaming, bro.
But
screaming at the top of my
crazy thing is, so I definitely will foul. I've been seeing that a lot lately, like teams not fouling, letting it. Like,
I know, like y'all act like everybody don't shoot threes. Bro, we just told you Al Horford took 12 comfortably. Nobody was mad. I would have been pissed. Yeah, nobody mad. This man took 12 threes. Nobody said, oh, stop shooting them joints. I'd rather keep shooting, bro.
And then Siakam, it looked really bad. That contest looked really bad. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm really saying. Like, it's like you had your hand down, man down. Mama, there goes that man. I was like, what is
But no, it was cool, though, because he didn't want to foul.
Should have. Probably would have missed it. And then he would have missed one of the free throws at that point.
That's how you feeling?
No, I feel. I kind of. In hindsight, like at this point,
no, right. I was about to say I kind of agree. I ain't gonna lie. Like at this point, I'd smack him right on the hand, hard jump, right across the arm. Like
earn that shit at the line.
Right, earn that joint at the line, bro. A clear, clean foul.
You gotta make sure he missed. Like you can't flagrant. That's the thing about fouling. And that's when I get mad, like watching the game. Like that was one thing I always knew as a young boy. I remember. I was playing a little game, Young for Foster, real quick. Somebody was like, it was a big dude. He was going in for the layup. I just grabbed his arm down. Coach came to me. He's like, why'd you foul him? And I was waiting. I was like, hold up. You only made one free throw, coach. Other than 2 points. I'll wait till you miss it. So that's, if you go and foul somebody, make sure that they miss it. Because if they make it, now you're just giving them the possibly an extra point.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But definitely shouldn't be fouling on threes, kids. Don't take my advice off this. I was just saying, in hindsight, because of what happened, you might as well foul him because the contest wasn't that good.
And that was nasty work. And then you boys come up with donuts in the Miles Turner was like, I swear to God, he was like bro, he was like DeMarcus Cousins out that joint. Remember when DeMarcus Cousins was playing good? He was hitting threes and stuff. That's what he looked like out that joint. My man was cooking.
The Lego man.
Oh my God, he was cooking, bro. Gave you a goose egg in overtime, bro.
Yeah, that overtime, it got bad for him.
It got bad for everybody.
I think that was just like one of those momentum things. Like when that game 1 against the Warriors where LeBron had like 51 points and he did all of that and they ended up losing. It was like the team was just broken at that point.
JT took over. He ended up dropping 10 points in the 1 quarter. Like he cooked y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like it's like really weird how JT get hot. Like he'll just chill out the whole game, and then you'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's not gonna make this joint." Then you contest the joint, and he just start
both of them.
It's like where you come from.
They did not shoot well. They did not shoot that well. Hold on, because I make sure I see this right. Because if I'm not mistaken, they did not shoot that well.
Now, do you believe there's a reality where the Celtics get the championship?
The way you worded that question is funny as shit.
No, I'm saying like,
was there a timeline with these men when they actually win?
Yeah, do you see them winning? Like, what do you think that path would have to look like, or what would they have to change?
Nothing. They just gotta change their heart and their mind. That's how I feel. No, I mean, like let's really keep it a beam. This is supposed to be the best team of all time. Regular season wise. No, like the way their offensive rating is, the way their defensive rating is, the amount of points that they score, not record wise, even though they had a lot of wins this year as well. This is supposed to be like the best team ever. So like, if they don't win a ring this year, it's like what? Now you change and stuff, just hoping to change. Just hoping the situation get better. Yeah. Now we talk about, we gonna move JT or we gonna move Jaylen Brown and we gonna hope we get these imaginary pieces that just make JT a better player or get him more help than Jaylen Brown. Like, how much more does Jaylen Brown need, or how much more does JT need for help? I think it's just gonna come down to experience. So if they don't win this year, I don't think it's nothing wrong. I just think they just gotta keep playing.
I'll say if Porzingis comes back and he don't win, that's a bad joint. And if he comes back like good, like if he's come back and he's bums, that's different. But missing Porzingis right now, they did give up Marcus Smart for him, but they ended up getting Drew Holiday for paper clips. So I don't even know if I could really use that.
Yeah, they gave up Marcus Smart, but that was it.
Yeah. So if Porzingis comes back and y'all lose, that's a bad joint.
Yeah,
I know y'all definitely missing him.
But I mean, if they lose, I got them down for losing in 7 in the Western Conference. But if they win,
the championship.
If they win, I got them winning in 7 in the Western Conference because the West is tough.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to make it, which they should make it. They got an easy one, right?
You lose this one, I ain't gonna lie, I'm done with you.
The finals though?
No, I'm talking about you losing it.
Oh yeah,
Eastern Conference Finals.
The Pacers, first of all, Halliburton will be just cemented in playoff history.
You're right.
This is first playoff run. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly. Like he'd be cemented in Pacers
history,
like Indiana history.
Right.
With a statue down there
before Caitlin Clark. Crazy, right? You know she about to get a statue.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But yeah, like I just feel like they should win this joint. If they don't win this joint, all right, I'm not gonna be surprised if they don't win this joint. And I don't think they should change anything. I think they should just keep it the same. You think they should change something if they lose this joint?
I agree with you. They heart or they mind. Oh, you talking about if they lose?
If
they heart and they mind.
But yeah, they heart and they mind got to change. That's the only thing they got to change, bro. Y'all just got to pull that dog out, y'all. And JB beat y'all because of Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler beat y'all because of heart. Yeah. He just had that dog in him. He just knew y'all was weak.
I really just simplify that to just like culture and identity, honestly. Like I don't really have like you can't really explain it. For but like I don't see the team having an identity the same way the Heat does. You see how the Heat culture is like hard working, grit and grind. I couldn't really tell you what like the Celtics gave me, to be honest. Like, yeah, we just out here
shoot a lot of threes. That's their culture.
It reminds me of like a few teams that KD's been on for the past couple years. Like go out there, ISO work.
Because look, the way they played this game, they really just attacked the matchups. Because that's how you get Drew Holiday with as many points as he ended up with. Hold on. He ends up with 28 points. When did this Drew Holiday get 28 points? Mismatch. He felt like he had a mismatch, and he was posting up. He was shooting. He shot 50% from 3. He was 4 for 8.
I mean, everybody on the Pacers is a mismatch. Them boys don't play no defense.
They don't, but they actually play.
He tried. The guys just play
well defense by doing the full court press. Y'all gonna have to do that for 7 games straight every possession. Because I think it did give them trouble. Because they wasn't advancing the ball as fast.
Yeah.
The Mavericks kind of do that too. They don't advance the ball very fast. But, let's move on to that series anyway. But that's Boston. What's your prediction for the series? How much?
That's Boston 6.
Boston 6. I got Boston in 5. Get them boys right on out of here.
Right. I'm still going for my man Tyrese though. You already
I want Tyrese to win because y'all. If y'all don't know, watch the Bill Russell podcast. I hate Boston. No, I do not like Boston.
Same. And, like, Tyrese my man.
Yeah. Tyrese. He's on my end because Tyrese my man. Me, because I hate Boston. If anybody playing against Boston.
I ain't gonna lie.
But let's talk about it, man. Dallas Mavericks versus the Timberwolves, man. And this game 1 was a good game. It was a really good game. They was going back and forth in this game. Now, you had, what my man ended up with? Because Kyrie was going off in the first half. He had 30.
Yeah, 24 in the first half.
Yeah. And then Luka ended up with 33. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, break it down for me, man. What you seen in this game, bro?
I seen two dogs going at it. Honestly, just two teams, 2 of the best teams in the West. Like I don't think that we like after seeing the Western Finals, I meant basically most of the playoffs already. I think they're 2 of the best teams. At least 3, like if you want to add the Nuggets in there, like 2 of the best teams in the league right now, or definitely in the league, but the West as well, or other way around. It was a lot of back and forth, though. It was a bunch of lead changes. At first, Timberwolves got on like a little hot start. I don't know if you've seen that interview at the end of the Nuggets game. Anthony Edwards said, I'm going to go guard Kyrie. I'm going to take that challenge on.
Right,
and that was for it. He got to take those challenges for what he wants to be. He wants to be a 2-way player. But Kyrie hopped in his bag first half. He said, you lied about that. You know what I mean? And he gave 24. And that's what we was talking about a couple of weeks ago. When the playoffs first started, it's just like finding a way to get Kyrie involved. We know Luka's going to get it.
Right.
And years ago, when Luka was in the playoffs, it was a lot of 30 points in the first half. Now I'm tired. Come second half, I can only do but so much. And that's how he would lose a lot of his playoff games.
That was last year. Yeah. And then the year before that, they got to the Western Conference Finals because of who they had.
Exactly.
Jalen Brunson. Look what he just did with his own team.
Exactly.
We had that. So when he went down for a little bit, like, the way they played in the first run to the Western Conference Final, Luka probably would have sat down by now. That's how JB was carrying it. He sat down a couple games and JB won them joints. Like, straight up. Like, I was amazed. That's how I knew he was going to do what he was going to do in New York. I just felt like, this is a side note, I'm going on a little rant. But I don't know why you left, because you really could have won a ring in Dallas and didn't want to do that, but whatever.
No, Dallas messed that up.
Yeah, Dallas did. Dallas did mess that up. I ain't gonna lie. Dallas did mess that up.
They didn't want to give him $16 million a year. $60 million a year is like a
basic joint.
Yeah, that's what's that?
That's cheap.
Mid-level exception.
Right, I was about to say that's on sale at this
point. Right.
He about to get paid way more now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I mean,
about to get some chicken.
You got Kyrie, and I think the difference in play is a better compliment to Luka.
For sure.
So even though it costs more, I mean, JB's going to, like you said, going to end up costing more now.
Anyway. Yeah, he's going to get chicken anyway.
But I feel like JB and Luka, they play similarly, and that works sometimes. But as far as like attacking defenses, especially like in a half court situation, which is what matters in the playoffs, we got the half court going on. So you don't got that stagnant thing going on. Let's have someone with a little bit of speed, somebody that plays slow. I like that. And then I just like the way, honestly, I don't really got no big complaints about how both teams played. I think they both played, I would give them both teams like B+ to A. They both played great games. It's just that towards the end, fourth quarter, the Mavericks hit the more shots. That's all. That's what it came down to. It was a lot of tough shots being hit. Cat was doing his thing. Cat and Rudy was doing a little bit of stuff. They had like a little pick and roll kind of thing going. That was good for the both of them. But other than that, it was
the Mavericks came up
on top.
Yeah, I was like, they couldn't score. They couldn't play defense.
Yeah,
at the end of the game, I'm not gonna lie.
It was like nothing y'all could do with Luka. He was just getting in your body.
Who was? They both was sticking.
They put Jaden and
in the fourth quarter, right? Yeah, he was cooking.
He was just bodying.
Bro, he had 12 in the fourth, right?
Yeah, I think he was just in his bag.
15.
He's ready.
He had 15 in the fourth. I'm sorry, he had 15 in the fourth, bro.
I think that man is just ready. That's all. That's really all I can say. I think he's ready to get a ring. I think he sees a path for it this year, and there definitely is a path.
I'm surprised. I'm just throw it out there. I'm a little surprised that he cooked them that easy. I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy.
I knew he was gonna win when I seen his knees bleeding, bro.
That's what I was worried about, and I'm like, damn. Like, do he got in him to really cook him? Like, this was a performance that he hadn't really give us. He gave us like this twice. This whole postseason, out of all the games they played, maybe like twice.
Yeah, as far as like this efficiently.
Yeah, efficiently, exactly, and this clean. And where you just like, damn, I ain't really worried. Like, and in this game, when he shot, I was like, all right, he gonna make these shots. Mm-hmm. When other games he shot, I'm like, damn, his knee not giving, he can't get no lift on his shot. Like,
when AE hit that shot, it was 98-99. He hit the shot for them to go up 4. Mm-hmm. I wasn't worried just about how like Luka was just moving on the court. Like you could just see it in his game. Exactly. I remember earlier we were saying he plays like kind of like it felt like a passive aggressive rush type shit. Mm-hmm. Like it was like really, it was a weird kind of thing to his game. Like he wasn't comfortable. This game, he was in his bag. He got to his spot. And it's really weird with players like Luka. It's like they'll do great against like some of the best defenders in the league. I know. But then they go against somebody like like Jose Alvarado is on you, and just the way he's guarding you is a little different. So in like one game in a regular season, it might not go well for you. But he was doing really good. And I know we still got a lot of ball to go. I think this series is going to go to 7. I want 7 games. I'm going to still go with the Mavs, but...
Get them out of here. 5.
Actually, I thought about it. I was like, I don't even want to do 7.
We got to get to the fight.
We got to get this out of here. You know what? I actually got the Mavs for stealing another one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got them stealing another one. I got it going 3-1 by the time we get to Minnesota. Mavs in 6.
Okay. I got Timberwolves in 7. That's what my brain telling me. My heart, y'all already know. Luka, my dog. I'm rooting for Luka. But, I got a job to do, here on Any Hoop Podcast. You guys, you feel me? Just to let y'all know, for the fans, and for the viewers, I'm doing this for y'all, you feel me? Timberwolves in 7, just so y'all can make y'all bet. I'm trying to make y'all money. You feel what I'm saying? You only gonna get the truth here. You feel what I'm saying?
Luka about to cook them young boys.
But that's what I want. I want him to get him out here in 5, bro. Don't even give him one game. Cut the water off. I just like the way that he was cooking them, bro. Fourth quarter, he went down there and he just got what he wanted. He got the mid-range, he got the 3. That's what really happened, bro. And then like the first 2 quarters, Kyrie went in here and just cooked y'all. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He really just cooked y'all, bro.
And I feel like as long as Derek Lively keeps playing like a vet in the way he is, like playing like he belongs, I think it's gonna be great for him because like expect because they got Rudy and Cat for him to like fold. But as long as he's playing, he's getting you that double, he's hustling the way he is, I think they got a shot. So I'm going Mavs in 6.
What adjustments you think the Timberwolves can make to win the next game?
Honestly, didn't like. I feel like it was a little bit too much one-on-one defense with Luka at the end of the game.
I feel exactly.
I was going to throw bodies at him, and then like it's cool if someone else scores, even if it's Kyrie, whatever. But like he was just cooking. I just expected bodies to go on him. I didn't like the fact that it's like last 3 minutes y'all letting him ISO. I'm not saying Ant's not a cool defender, but I'm expecting Luka to cook Ant on a 1v1 basis.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, like I'm just
and I think that's what they're going to change too. If I make an adjustment too, I think that's what they're going to change too. I think they're going to just bring in a more of a team concept of defense and try to make him go against Rudy. I don't think they want Kyrie though to go and even touch the paint. Or if it was me, I wouldn't even have him touch the paint because he's gonna cook Rudy. It don't even matter.
Luke was cooking Rudy too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, he was.
So, and then it was the one play we were just watching. He could have had the three. He's like, "Fuck it, I'm taking it to the paint on you." Yeah. And then got the assist to Derek Lively. Like
that's what I was, and that's what I was thinking. It's a dangerous game because we got Derek Lively and Gafford around. That's actual lob threats. Like, man, Michael 4-5 was telling me, bro. He was like, bro, these acquirements that we got at the trade deadline, bro.
Oh yeah, for Daniel Gafford. Yeah,
he was like, bro, this is going to change everything. And it really did, bro. Because remember they had that rough stretch, and man, I was with Chuck. Listen, I'm not like a Mavs fan, but I'm like a Mavs fan. So I be listening to like y'all local news and stuff like that or whatever, so I can get the scoop. Y'all was ready to fire Jason Kidd. What was that like right after the All-Star break? Y'all had like the worst defense in the league, and everybody like, oh, they can't play defense, they not gonna make it far. Y'all was like 10th seed or whatever like that. Right before they went on the run. Y'all was ready to fire Jason Kidd. Y'all was ready to get him out of there. So, with those two being in the game and them two being the actual lob threat around the rim, it's like, it's too much going on with Rudy. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I want to know what they're going to do. Because in the Nuggets, when Eric Gordon was the only lob threat. It was only one. Now they got two.
And it takes a lot of...
Derrick Jones Jr. too. They got like 3 lob threats.
Oh, yeah. I'm about saying it takes a lot of pressure off for Derrick Jones Jr. to get those putbacks and stuff like that. Like, they too focus on Derek Lively, too focused on Daniel Gafford.
And then when you focus on them, he can just
Derrick Jones is coming through. And then at the end of the day, their players were hitting threes. Mm-hmm. Like, the role players was hitting threes. And that's what both teams are going to need. So,
and you'd be surprised, too, because we told y'all last year that role players play better at home. And they was away.
Yeah, it was away, exactly.
Hitting threes. So, imagine what they hit at home. You feel what I'm saying? Or hopefully. Because, if you Boston, they can't play at home. That's why I was shocked they won. Like,
yeah, Luka won the championship this year. My fault. That was too early.
My man called it. Oh,
we ain't get to the segment.
Yeah, man. All right, so I got Boston in 5. You got Boston in 6.
Yeah.
And I got the T-Wolves in 7. You got Dallas in 7 or 6?
Dallas in 6.
Dallas in 6.
Dallas in 6 in the championship.
Dallas in 6 in the championship. And in the chip too?
Yeah, we got in the championship.
Definitely got.
You said and Celtics or I
definitely got Boston and Timberwolves, yeah, and then I got Timberwolves in like 6. He would have been.
I think if they played the Timberwolves, it's gonna be in 5.
You think they get them out of there 5?
Yeah, I think the Timberwolves get them out.
But if they play Dallas, they got a shot. I don't think they can beat.
I don't think they can beat the Timberwolves.
They can't beat them. They can smoke.
I don't think those matchups are not gonna work with them. But I do think they got a little bit, especially Porzingis. They can do a little bit some with those matchups.
But I want to see finals Luka. We ain't never seen that before. What?
But I'm gonna go Mavs in 6.
Because if Luka gets to the finals, bro, and he this close,
and then he got Kyrie with him too.
That's what I'm saying. Kyrie been in the finals. We know what he do in the finals. Come on.
They was over there looking like 41-41 Kyrie, LeBron, 2016.
No, for real, bro. I'm like, oh my God, bro. They really snapping. That was great. That was great to see.
Kyrie's like one of the only guards, because guards, they don't be lasting too long. That man got like 3 primes.
Mm-hmm. No, for real. For real.
He's one of those guards like Steph Curry. Like, he's one of those guards that's like, I can actually see like, oh yeah, he's getting better. And even though he's like older.
He can still play for a little bit. Like, you think, like usually guards is done first. Mm-hmm. And I mean, basketball ain't a long sport. Like, we live in a time.
13 years?
Yeah. We live in a time where some of these guys is going past what you used to seeing. Sometimes for like 8-10 years back in like 2000s.
Yeah,
some of them guys was like 5 years.
Sometimes like you would trade for a guard, it's like 8th year, and it's like, oh, you got him when he was cooked.
You got him when he was cooked, right? You got him when he was cooked.
Like, I don't remember when Steve Francis went to the Knicks, but it definitely was less time. Like, it wasn't 13 years into his career,
but it was close. Man.
But he went to the Knicks, and it was like too late. It was cool to see Steve Francis play with Stephon Marbury, but at that point, both their careers, it was at the tail end of their career. So like.
Let me see.
I ain't see Steve Francis in a minute. Steve Francis in a Knicks jersey. If you see me in that joint, don't say nothing. I'm popping out.
Yeah, he came in 99. He was already 6 years into his career.
Wait, when he came to the Knicks?
7 years into his career by the time.
Oh, yeah.
So like you said, he's like halfway through his career by that time.
Kyrie's 13 years in.
Then he played for the Beijing Ducks. Let me chill. No Steve franchise slander on this job.
Right.
But all right, man. Who you got for game 2 in each of these joints?
Game 2? Yeah. Like I said, I got Mavs. I'm going 2-0. I got to take another game. Very bold. But it's just honestly, my analytics in my head says 70% chance Timberwolves win. But like it's literally like not even because I'm a Luka fan. It's just like the heart of me, just the way I'm feeling right now, the way I woke up today. Woke up on the side of the bed. I was like, I think Mavs gonna pull this one out.
So I think Mavs gonna pull this joint out.
Yeah, I feel like the Mavs gonna pull this out. And then game 2, I got Boston taking that, and then I think Pacers might take 1 or 2 when they get back. But I definitely got Boston for winning this game 2. I don't think it's gonna be as close. I think they're gonna get it together. They're gonna be like, oh wait, hold up. I think this is like a wake up call for them. I don't think they want to play another OT with these guys. So
I think I agree with you in both sense. I think Dallas takes this next game. But I think they're gonna lose maybe both at home.
Okay.
But I think they take this next game, and here's why I think they take this next game, because I think the Timberwolves might make an unnecessary adjustment. Where I think they just gotta dig in and play a little bit more together on defense. That's all. But I think they might make a major change, which just might mess them up. The Thunder did that too. They started putting Josh Giddey on the bench, which I mean, I know you try to, spread your offense, but I mean, you was up at that point. I don't know why you changed it.
Trying to record.
You feel me? Chill. But yeah. So I got Boston. Like, it's not going to be as close. They're going to smoke them in the next game, like bad. They're going to smoke the Pacers in the next game, like a bad.
I definitely see that.
And then they just going to, go home and then we're going to try again.
One more thing about that double team, though, when they come for, I'm not saying double team off the rip, just throw his rhythm off a little bit. Like, he's getting into a little move. He about to, get a move off. Get somebody over there to swipe at his hand. Like, find something out. But just don't let him get in the ISO and cook like that. Like, he's going to cook y'all. And then, I'm not saying you can't stop him from time to time, but, bro, he's that little solid step back, bro, you don't got enough range for that. He's 6'7".
But Jaden McDaniels ain't have enough range for that.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels was cooking you, bro.
Off 3, 4. That was he seen them yellow shoes, and he said, oh yeah, I'm hitting the same move every time I see him.
And the crazy thing is, he kept a lot of Jaden McDaniels. He was doing it to everybody, but he kept him on his hip. I feel like Jaden McDaniels, most of the guards he's guarding
put him in jail.
Aren't big. They're Jamal Murray. He was able to take a little bit of advantage of him. He got the length, he got the weight on him. With Lucas, that man's 6'7", and he got some weight on you. You're going to feel that every time you get to the hole.
Put you in jail.
He going to make you feel that.
Right. He put him in jail. He stopped, took that step back, hit that, and then he was hitting them Johns. Yeah. He was not hitting them Johns in the Clipper series. Yeah. He was not
hitting them They were like 2K Luka, I ain't going to lie. Luka was killing me on 2K the other night. He had 40 on my head top.
That was crazy work.
But that's what it looked like out there.
That was crazy work. So thanks for kicking it with us, man. We're going to be here reviewing probably what that's going to be. Damn, the game 4? By Tuesday?
Yeah.
This is Thursday we dropping this show? Yeah. So, we're going to be here, man. But enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the playoffs. We're going to be here tapping back in on Tuesday.